Now, the 10-minute drill.
This is a big one.
On 1010XL.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Hit it.
Oh, Tammy, you made my day with that
Sweet Tammy.
tweet.
That guy was getting into it.
Mayo and not a teaspoon, like he said. It's some guy without his shirt dancing around in a basketball game.
Oh, my goodness.
Sucking down some mayo and wiping it on his boobie.
Woo! I only hope
mine's gonna go
Pross
down.
would do it as passionately.
I mean, would you do it like that, Pross?
Yeah, no, I'm going to take the tiny teaspoon, not tablespoon, not scoop.
Oh,
mayo.
God, that was funny. All right, welcome back. It's the Sports Concepts and
Watching
Rationalization.
Edelman get shaved on, is that Ellen?
Oh, very nice. It's
Lumberjack beard is gone.
Yeah, it's the 10-minute drill.
You bet it is.
I watched a heck of a basketball game last night.
The Lakers game?
Yeah, and I learned something, and I apologize. This is I like Dan admitting a lack of sports knowledge.
Okay.
And I'll ask you or Beef if you know this cat Tice for the Celtics.
The player?
Yes.
Mike Tice,
Is that his name?
No.
Is
former
it Ken?
Jaguar assistant.
No, it's Theiss maybe.
He never plays, so.
Well, he played last night.
well,
the
that's-
guy could ball, man. I
Yeah.
mean, he might have had a career game or something.
Well,
but
he did, because
Huh?
I know the league. I've seen the Celtics 10 times this
Okay.
year. I've never seen Tice.
Well,
In fact, I would guess he hasn't even
would've-
been on the roster this year.
I would apologize because that's what I was sitting there
No,
watching.
you don't have to apologize.
His name is, he played 23 minutes, Pross.
Uh-huh.
He shot 9 of 11. I mean, he had 2 blocks. He had 6 rebounds, 20 points. His name is Daniel Tice. He's 26 years old. No college.
Yeah, he's from Germany.
I mean, he was running
So it's
around
probably like Tice.
yeah.
Well, it's
I'm pretty sure it's pronounced Tice. If I was watching.
This is your 23 last night. I don't know who's injured. 23, 18, 17, 0 minutes.
Yeah.
15, 0, 0, 4, 15, 0, 0, 6,
Okay.
2, 0.
Well, anyway,
He doesn't play much.
I was like, dang, who's this guy? Where'd they find this guy? But
He's had stretches of 8, 10 games where he doesn't play at all, and he's had 30. He maxed out at 32 minutes. I have not seen. I bet you in the Hawks games he didn't see the floor. Okay,
Yeah.
I got one Hawks game. He played 6 minutes. The other Hawks game, he played 16 one game. So.
Well, I watched the. It was a great game.
You know why?
And
You know why he's playing? You know what the problem is?
What?
Gordon Hayward stinks. They botched the Gordon Hayward deal. He's injured, and now
you gotta wait.
He's just a guy.
Well, you got to wait and see if he can get the leg back. If he
is
can't,
it not
though,
back?
yeah.
And why is he playing?
It takes time, bro. Guys, football guys, ACLs. It takes time. I mean, his leg was turned around backwards. I mean,
No, I get it, but
had to
he's
redo it.
active and playing all year.
Oh yeah. But again, let him give him a year, and then if he doesn't, then yeah, you got a problem. But
4 points last night for Gordon Hayward.
Oh yeah. Boston had chances to put the Lakers away. To the Lakers' credit, they didn't.
I'm back on my passive-aggressive LeBron run.
LeBron had good moments last night,
yeah.
but I guess my question is, in the end, and this is your Lakers team now. They won't do much more. What will they do in the playoffs in the postseason?
I think that they will go to the Western Conference Finals unless they meet the Golden State Warriors before then. That's what I think.
You think they can beat any team in the West?
Sure, I do.
You think they're the second best team in the West?
No, but I think they'll beat any team in the West.
Wow. Right now, they're not in the playoffs.
They will be.
Okay. I think they'll be in the playoffs.
Here's what they
but-
need, though. I will say this. All bets are off if they can't get some continuity between now and the postseason. They've either been injured or otherwise not together. So it's important that they get 20, 25 games with their rotations, with ball back and Rondo playing and healthy.
We're 55 games into the season.
Uh-huh.
And, so we've got a good sample study.
Okay.
The Thunder have won 9 of their last 10. You think they'll beat the Thunder?
Sure I do.
You think they'll beat the Nuggets?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. All right.
You don't?
think they'll beat the Rockets?
Do you?
I think they'll compete. I don't think they'll beat.
I think they'll beat them.
Okay. All right.
Well, it's like there was I'll ask you this.
All right. Ask me.
Just from your perspective. There was an article that making an argument that after the trade deadline, because the East made all the moves, that after the trade deadline, 4 of the best 5 teams are in the East.
Oh, that's fascinating.
Well, I'll tell you this.
Yeah.
No, they're not, because I firmly believe this. LeBron will beat all 4 of them. So you're at least the third best, and the Lakers are the eighth best team in the West. So I think our eyes are bigger than our stomach. What did LeBron James do for the last 8 years, no matter what ragtag squad you put him on?
Finals, baby.
He beat the East. Well, why would LeBron not beat the East this year?
There was a little comment last night LeBron made that made you that, of course, immediately the I guess Jordan purists immediately grabbed, and LeBron's been saying this for a while now. Everything I do the rest of my career is icing on the cake, and so if you're a Laker fan, does that bother you a little bit? In other words, where's that? Listen, I'm here to one thing about Jordan, man, that was.
If you're a Laker fan, you know what you did?
Nasty, win. I don't care how, when,
No
where,
doubt.
why, whatever we're playing, I'm here to win.
Yeah.
That was Jordan. And I think Mamba tried to have that mentality.
I think he did have that mentality.
But
they don't want to just beat
but
you.
LeBron doesn't seem to have that mentality. Or
I guess
wrong?
I would say this would play a lot stronger in other markets, but L.A. is a laissez-faire, laid-back, wine and cheese crowd. I don't think they're even aware that LeBron said that.
All right.
I'm sure there's a few. Listen, I'll just go back 2 years ago, Dan, last year.
Yeah.
17-18.
Yeah.
Cavs were the 4 seed. They went 50-32, far from dominant. 9 games behind the Eastern Conference best team and strolled right into the finals. So I think LeBron had turned it on when we get to playoff time. I mean, I don't think Oklahoma City. In all seriousness, I don't think that those other teams are better than the Lakers. I don't think Oklahoma City's better than the Lakers. I think LeBron and his group is better than Westbrook, George, and theirs. But we'll see. It's going to be the postseason is going to be really good because that time. I mean, you tell me who's winning the East. You can't. I defy you to tell me who's winning the East.
And listening to the man who rules the NBA. And that would be Woj, who got a funny tweet last night from Ben Simmons. Did you see that? So, real quick, they love the Bucks trade. Mirotic, getting him from
It's a
Nola.
nice piece.
Former Bull, by the way, but I guess they didn't need him.
Well, maybe he was too soft to play in Chicago. Remember Portis beat the hell out of him, and so they traded him.
Portis mushed his whole face.
Portis killed your franchise, and he finally got traded. Right? Didn't they just trade Portis?
I think
Portis was part of the alliterative trade, Portis and Parker for Porter.
Say that fast 3 times.
They're going for alliteration now in Chicago since.
But anyway, there was a trade last night in the All-Star draft.
Yeah,
Simmons for Westbrook.
Right.
And Ben Simmons tweeted out, "Hey, where's Woj on this one?" So that was good.
And the Magic picking up Markelle Fultz. I told Beef this, dude. I got everybody out there. If you forgot to take your trash out this week and you missed trash day, or maybe you've got an old ratty sofa that's sitting in the corner of your garage and you've been meaning to get that to the dump, I have a great idea for you. Just put it out on the curb this weekend. The Magic will swing by and pick it up.
Oh, no.
I mean, how you want to talk about dysfunctionally stupid. The Orlando Magic are awful. I mean, they won last night, Dan. They have a decent team. I don't understand why you would trade anything. They got killed, and they gave him a first-rounder. Good Lord. How dumb. Markelle Fultz is no good, Hick, right?
No.
Yeah, I mean,
they gave up Oklahoma City's first round.
I don't care.
Which will be in the 20s.
I did learn this. It's funny as you watch a trade deadline. I made this observation yesterday.
Yeah.
Draft picks aren't worth snot in the NBA, are they? They give away firsts and seconds and first like nothing.
Yeah.
They're not worth the paper they're written on. They could care less about draft picks. Unless you're picking in the top 5, it seems that no one even cares about draft picks in the NBA.
Jeff, just to whet our Googans fans' appetite, I'm going to rattle off 6 or 7. College football is a great sport, but we know the schedule. Except you really don't know the September schedule. That's when you get your really cross-sectional games that you love. And games that you should get really more throughout the year, but you don't. But anyway, which one of this is the most intriguing to you? Which one would you say must-see TV? And you can't say all of them because they're all good, and you'll try to watch them all. I get that. But
I will watch them all.
Is there one that grabs you more than a Notre Dame at Georgia, LSU at Texas, Notre Dame at Michigan, Texas A&M at Clemson, Auburn, Oregon. I'll throw Miami, Florida out because
Miami stinks.
That's a given. Stanford, UCF, or Houston, Oklahoma.
Houston, Oklahoma doesn't belong on the list to me, and that does nothing for me. I won't even watch that one.
All right. Well, you're gonna get to see Jalen Hurts.
I'll have plenty of time to see him.
All right.
You're playing Houston. If it's Oklahoma,
You guys from Houston?
USC,
Just throwing it out there.
Was it Auburn, Oregon? You
Auburn,
said?
Oregon
That's
at
interesting.
AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas.
Yeah, that's interesting. What was the first one you said? I would say
The first one I said was Notre Dame at Georgia.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's September 21st.
But I think Georgia will beat the crap out of it. I'm trying to find the game that I think is going to be close. I think, just real quick, let's go through the games again. I'm sorry. Georgia, Notre Dame. Georgia throttles them. Not that interested. Next
LSU,
game.
Texas.
LSU, Texas. No interest in Texas at all, even though they're growing.
They're going to be a big-time top 10
low
team.
on me. Yeah, if I lived in Dallas, I'd be really excited for that one.
All right.
So, no, they're out. It's not them.
Notre Dame, Michigan.
Notre Dame, Michigan. It's going to be, that's a tough game for them because they've just played Georgia.
That's not till October.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was a doubleheader that day. Well, I love the Notre Dame, Michigan game. So,
okay. Well, you'll watch that.
Yeah, I'll watch. That one's up, and that's ahead
Texas
of those
A&M at Clemson.
Good game on the surface, but I can't say it's the one I'm most looking forward to.
Okay. Auburn, Oregon.
Those Oregon uniforms just scorch my retinas. I can't do that. That ain't doing it for me.
Interesting here, they say we would expect they have Bo Nix as one of their quarterbacks. We'd expect Bo Nix to be the starter with Joey Gatewood having packages.
Gatewood hadn't won that job, huh?
Yeah, so that'll be
for Bartram.
That's two big time.
Who was the other kid that was with him? And Riley, what was his name?
Smith.
Where'd he go?
Boise.
He's not Carl Smith related, is he?
Not that I know of.
Because Carl spent some time at Bartram years ago.
Stanford, UCF.
Come on, man.
No.
What? Southern Miss Alabama not available?
Right. So that's it.
That's it, huh?
Yeah.
I'm going to go Georgia, Notre Dame.
All right.
And then I'm going to go Texas A&M, Clemson.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm going to go LSU, Texas.
Okay.
And then I'm going to go Auburn, Oregon.
All right.
But, and Michigan, Notre Dame is let's see what Notre Dame does against Georgia. That could be interesting, too. So that's how I would, if forced, that's how I would play it out. That's how I would go.
Okay.
And does the gray area of rhetoric bother you with the proliferation of online, quote, reporters? I don't really know how much reporting they do. They trudge off to press conferences that are already reporters. Back in the day, broke stories.
Mm-hmm.
They don't go to team press conferences and then just relay what the coaches and things say.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very bothered by some of these inexperienced journalists reporting that the Jags are interested in Nick Foles. Really, dude? Does that bother you, or am I just being nitpicky? To me, report. The word
it doesn't bother me. No,
the word
but I
report carries a higher obligation to me.
I guess
speculating.
I guess in a way they got me because I heard the story and I went to look at it and there wasn't anything new to it. So in that respect,
that's not a report, I guess.
I mean, probably not.
I'll say this: if someone is reporting that the Jaguars have interest in Nick Foles, as in someone from the Jaguars told them, they're a liar. So that's even worse than reporting. That's, plagiarizing or,
Oh, plagiarizing.
Well, all I know is like the last three big things that have happened with the Jaguars, you or me are the ones that, quote, reported it.
I would say, in my mind, just soft and imprecise. And leave it at that.
Yeah.
What do you think of JT Realmuto going to the Phils?
I think the Phils.
I mean, are you concerned at all about the Philadelphia Phillies?
Well, I think you have to be, don't you?
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be kind of
the fighting Phils.
Kind of be dumb just to write it off as, well, that doesn't matter. It does matter, especially when your team. Look, it was great that the Braves made a lot of headway last year. They went all the way up to a 90-team win. They won the East. No one suspected it, but it's the Phillies.
Well, let me just rattle off
added
here.
A lot. The Braves haven't really added anything.
No, in fact, I saw Braves fans yesterday kind of moaning and groaning a little bit.
Yeah, but here's
like,
the
you better
deal.
Make a move.
This is what bothers me about the Marlins.
Uh-huh.
They ask for so much more from us than they did the Phillies. That ticks me off.
Well, it ticked me off when we wanted him. We were the first to get on it, and we were going to get him, and we never got him. I'm fine with Wilson Ramos, but certainly JT Realmuto would have been a nice pickup. I would have traded what we traded for Robbie Cano and Edwin Diaz, but anyway, it's McCutchen, Segura.
McCutchen doesn't scare me quite as much.
Not as much, but 21 and 70 last year. I mean, that's not bad. 260 average.
Yeah.
Segura hit 304. Real Muto. Hoskins is a budding star. He had 37 bombs last year. Franco. They still have Adubel Herrera.
Plus, they're basically at the end of the day what's important.
And they're going to get
replacing Jorge Alfaro, who went to the Marlins, with Real Muto.
And they're going to get, I think, one of those guys, Harper or Machado.
Well, that will put them over the top.
And then you got Nola.
That's it, though. Well, Arrieta's good. But
he's 9 and 10 with a 4 ERA.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Vinny Velasquez and Nick Pivetta and Zach Eflin, that'll be their undoing.
Yeah.
I would go so far as to say, untested as it may be and as young as it may be, I'd rather have the Braves pitching staff than the Phillies.
Phils remind me a little bit of and then the stadium they play in a little bit of I almost want to call them Rockies East.
Let's take it back a notch. Pull up the Phillies depth chart on ESPN, because I want to use the exact same. Like, if you hit the Phillies, the top tab will say home, stat, schedule, roster, depth chart, injuries, transactions, yada, yada. Just pull up the depth chart. And I just want to, for a comparison, because when I'm comparing my own team, I'd like to get someone else's perspective. Yeah. So let's go first, starters across.
Yeah.
Nola or Fultonavich?
Nola.
Nola, sure.
Yeah.
Arrieta or Sean Newcomb? You're a Met. Which one do you want? This is how you're doing. This is how we're doing this. You can have these players either or.
Well, Newcomb's younger, but Arrieta's more proven.
Newcomb
so it's a wash to me.
Newcomb had like almost a sub-3 ERA, and he as a big lefty. Yeah. But Arrieta has the resume. I would say that's a toss-up, but I'm not going to argue Arrieta. All right, who you got third on that list?
Well, you got to give me your guy.
I got Kevin Gausman, my third starter. I'm going across.
He pitched good. He pitched good for you against Velasquez.
He's better than Vinny Velasquez. Yeah. Julio Teheran is my fourth starter.
Yeah, he's better than Pivetta and Zach Eflin.
And I got Tuki Toussaint or insert, crazy good, young pitcher there.
The relief pitching is terrible.
Ours is better, yeah.
Nishak, they have Nicasio.
Mentor pitched great. We've got Vizcaíno is solid. And I think the Braves may still end up with Kimbrel. I don't think they're completely out on that. Mm-hmm. All right, catcher. Well, you got Real Muto. He's going to beat Flowers. That's fine. Now, who you got at first?
Hoskins is very good.
He ain't Freddie Freeman, is he?
Well, he had 37 home runs and drove in 105 runs last year.
You're the Mets. You can have Hoskins or Freeman.
Obviously.
Okay. Second base.
If Rhys Hoskins does 37 and 105 again next year, I might change my mind.
That's fair.
Yeah. Cesar Hernandez.
And you'll take Albies.
Yeah.
Third baseman.
Franco.
You'll take Donaldson.
Well, not if he's Donaldson, yeah.
Donaldson, by the way, is not 38, just for folks to know.
Yeah.
He had an injury, and he went away, but there's been no sign of his career slowing down, his bat slowing down. All right. Shortstop.
Take Segura.
I got Dansby.
Yeah.
Right field.
McCutchen.
Acuna.
I thought it was Markakis.
Well, they may have
switched him.
Well, I don't know. This one has Adam Duvall as the third.
They haven't added Markakis to the lineup.
Yeah, they have not. So
Adam Duvall ain't starting for the Braves.
No, he's going to be off the bench. So
it's McCutchen, and then you went Herrera Inciarte is kind of a wash, and then you win left field. So,
but point being, the Phillies aren't just now better than the Braves.
No, but when I stick Bryce Harper on that team, or Manny Machado on that team, it's a different thing. All right, we're over. That's it. Let's give away a gift to the Googs. Let's go caller number 1, 641-1010. Beef, what are they taking home with them?
Caller number 1's getting the hookup today, guys. They're going to get a pair of tickets to the Next Era Energy 250 down at Daytona on February 15th. Don't forget, if you send the keyword Speed Weeks to the text line, 641-1010, you'll be entered to win a pair of tickets to the Daytona 500. Tickets available at Daytona500.com. Also, today's winner will get a prize pack from the 1010XL Valentine's Day gift guide. They'll get a $25 gift card from Edwin Watts Golf and $50 to spend at Sherry's Berries. Find those and other great gift ideas at 1010XL.com. Click on the Valentine's Day gift guide.
20 minutes till the wheel.
I assume we're doing the AAFL Friday 5-pack when we return. This is the drill. All-American Roll-Off and Recycling.